Hello, all my gorgeous, gorgeous ghoulies and giesties. It's your clinically diagnosed ghost host of the most, Care with a K. And today, I'm going to be asking Spirit, what's your gift? What are you giving to the people in your life? What are you giving to the world? What are you giving, period? As always, I'll start with a major energy, and then I will grab 3 cards and clarify. If it helps you, I'll pull the cards for your pile right now. You won't see them, but you'll have the deck that you'll be using. I'll be using Okami for the first one. I will definitely link it down in the description. Yeah. Thanks. For group 1, Spirit. 1. Get a little shuffle. Group 2. Green octopus. And wed octopus. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. If that means anything. Alright. So take a minute, meditate. I will see you in your piles. Hello, group 1ers. To everyone who picked the silver bracelet octopus. He's one of my faves. Just because he flops around everywhere when I wear him. Very octopus-like, indeed. Alright, so this is your major energy to the question of what is your gift? What are you giving? What are you putting out there in the world? Got the Ten of Swords, which actually had fell out of the deck, if you didn't notice. It fell out. And I put it back in because I was like, I haven't even asked a question in my mind. I don't know, but trust the process, I guess. Ten of Swords is conclusion. It's giving finality. It's culminating. You bring things together and you complete cycles. It gives me, I don't start fights, I finish them. And that might not seem like a gift, but trust me, as somebody who cannot complete a project for the life of me, indeed it is a gift, yes. Especially if you're a motivator, you're motivating people to continue to finish their goals. And even just by finishing your own goals, you are inspiring others to finish theirs. So if that resonated, this is your pile. For group 1's gift, please, Spirit. Alright, we got the 5 of coins in reverse. And that's being left out in the cold. It's feeling hurt. It's feeling poor and alone and scared. But in reverse, it makes me feel like you're inclusive. You're giving people a warm place. You're a bastion in a wasteland. Yeah, you're just very inclusive, very accepting of who they are. Giving them a new start. Pumping them up. Letting them know that they are fucking valid, babe. Fucking valid. Do not let the dark void of this world, like, bring you down. So I got nine of Pentacles. It's abundance. It's like single energy. It's in your power energy, and I'm feeling like this is like a pool with like clouds, like a hot tub. And I was saying, you know, bring them in from the cold, like relax R&R. You're like a very chill, laid back person that they feel like they can be safe to just be themselves with, just be in the moment, have a place to come when the world is beating them down. And we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. No. The Eight of Pentacles is about working hard, going in after it. We got the Ace of Cups also on the bottom of the deck. But reversed, it's just echoing this, like, chill, this, like, you're reminding people they don't have to work themselves to death to have value. And that sometimes stopping the thing that you're doing is more important than working yourself to death over it. I don't know if you're empathic, but you're very caring and you're very nurturing and you're helping people find their self-worth, the people around you. And I think that gift is something that people overlook a lot, but being somebody who inspires others to be a better version of themselves is never a bad thing. And I'm very appreciative of you and the work that you're doing. It is emotional labor. It is very hard to keep doing this, but I'm glad that you're doing it. I'm glad that you're willing to put in the work. While other people don't have to work as hard, you do. And it might be easy to you because you do it all the time, but it is actually a hard thing and you do have to decompress from that. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. But yeah, you're definitely somebody who's giving people a safe place in the storm of in their lives. You're teaching them to be better. You're teaching them to respect themselves and finish what they start and be the them that they want to be and not who their mentality has stuck them into being. Let's pull some boop, boop, boop. Oracles. Hedgewitches Botanical Oracle. I will link it, of course. Kohosh. Never heard of that. Repel. Negative energies. Honestly, like, it's very white. It's a very white flower. And it's giving me priests, like the power of Christ compels you. You don't have to be religious. I'm just saying, like, you're like getting rid of this negativity in the people around you, and you are like a sage, basically cleansing their aura. Attract violet, but it's reversed, so it gives me the same energy as this. Attract and repel are opposites, and they're this is wonderful. You're a wonderful person, and I hope you get everything good that's coming to you. that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, you beautiful, beautiful light worker. And may the hunters never find you. Hello, beautiful pile twos. To those people who picked this green 3D printed octopus. Very symmetrical. Very wow. I just like 3D printing. I got a 3D printer and I'm like obsessed with just making shit. Octopus, obviously a favorite animal of mine. But this is your major energy for the question of what is your gift? What are you giving to the world? What are you putting out there? What are the people around you gaining from your presence and existence in this planet? We got the Two of Cups. Wow. Very powerful, very courageous, very loving with your heart wide open, very loving, beautiful, like not letting people be alone with their negativity. Like you are standing in the gap between these people and the void. Like you are a very loving person. You are giving love. You are giving validation. You are making sure people understand that they are loved. They are necessary in this world. You also got the Wheel of Fortune. You're making people understand that they need to be here. Like, this is their time. They were born. And they're definitely giving something to this world. They are a beautiful flower. And they need to believe that. And even if you're not, like, giving love away to just, like, everyone, it's like you are deeply giving love away. You are giving love in a way that people really respond to. Like, they need the love that you're giving them in the time that you're giving it to them. You are in the same time with these people on purpose. And you are making them feel loved. And that is wonderful. That is a beautiful gift. You might even be an empath. Or an HSP. Just somebody who's just out here showing people that this world has some good in it, Mr. Frodo. Right? And it's worth fighting for. We got the Seven of Swords. And this is not giving me Seven of Swords energy. Like, this is saying, like, there are people out in the world that don't have your best interest at heart. But that doesn't mean that you should stop caring about other people. Sorry, I'm thinking. Because I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune. And, like, in almost a healing way, you're letting them know that there are people like you out there that will love them, no matter who has hurt them in the past. Family, lover, whatever. Like, people are out there, they're gonna hurt you, yeah, babe. But there's also people like me. There's also people like me who will love you no matter what. Right? Like, regardless of your past, you could have been a bad person, you could have hurt people. But that's not who we are. Our past is not us. And you deserve love. You deserve a chance to be cared for. Also got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Which is the messenger of love. So, I mean, that makes sense. Basically, you're just giving these feelings to the world, to people. And this kind of deep love that you have, this deep compassion, is something that people need. The world needs more people like you to care, to be out there, showing people that they matter. You're a very loving individual. Your gift is being in the right place at the right time and reminding people that their past isn't them, that other people aren't everyone else. And like this night is in reverse, right? Because I feel like you're giving this love away and it's not always romantic, right? And it's like, yes, I'm here, I have love for you, but not that kind of love for you. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's kind of hard for some people to accept that. Like, oh, you like me, so you like me. And you're like, no, babe, I just think you're valid as fuck and you deserve to feel loved in your life. And I can love you like a friend. Like, I can love you like, as another human being, I can love you, but I'm not in love with you. And that's really what I mean, like, because 2 is this, like, soulmate, twin flame, like, deep love, compassion, and all of that good stuff. And this is kind of like, he's, like, the messenger, he's giving this love away, but he's like, it's not, I'm not, like, marrying you, it's not, like, only you, I give this love away to everyone. And it's a good thing. So never underestimate yourself. You are, like, very important. Reminding people that they're loved is an endeavor that will return tenfold to you. We have clarity with the wild rose. What I was saying about, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. You are valid, you are wonderful, you deserve to be on this planet, but I won't be the only one, you know? Let's see what it is. Adaptation. Blackberries. You adapt your love to fit the person that you need to tell at the time who they are. That's wonderful. You're a wonderful, amalgamous flower child. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, you beautiful, loving rose. And may the hunters never find you. Hello, my beautiful red octopus squad members. He's really cute. It's a hair clip. I put this in my hair. Pull my bangs back a bit. Just imagine. Ramen noodle hair or something. Red is one of my favorite colors. Alright. This is your main energy for the question of what is your gift? What are you putting out there? What are people receiving from you in this 3D world? We got the lovers in reverse. And this could be a sexual thing, but it doesn't have to be. I fucking love this, right? Like, these 2 women, like, I'm standing. It's a very deep, compassionate card. It's very, like, you are giving healing to the people you need. Like, it could be sexual healing, like I was saying. Like, I'm getting sex vibes from this. And you could even be a sex worker. Like, we stand sex. Sex work is real work here. Beautiful doubt page. Like, it reminds me of, like, a harem. Like, you know, where the king, like, relieves himself and stuff. But, it's not just like, oh, my body is all I have. It's just like you might be gifted sexually, like you might be good at sex. Like you don't have to be a motherfucking 20 out of 10 to be good at sex. And like the people that are around you can benefit from that. Like sex does a lot to your brain. It gives you dopamine, it relaxes you, it refreshes you, and it's very important to the lives of many individuals. But also I feel like you're close, like you're sharing a bond with this person. Even if it is just sexual, like the fact that you are in this person's life, people, etc., really lights them up. And reversing, it isn't like the opposite, so it's not like, oh, the lovers, but oh no, not like romance. It's just, I'm feeling more on the side of having like, not like deep, like being in love type relationships, but you're just, maybe you're friends and you have sex with friends, you, have like a close, like touching relationship with somebody who's not like a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a day friend, play friend. But like you're giving people attention, like you know how there's like those older black ladies who are like waitresses and they call people sweetie. It's the equivalent of that, but like you're like hugging and touching on them, and you're giving them affection that they don't normally get in their life. And that doesn't have to be sexual even. People have so many different types of relationships, but you're like, you're having these relationships with them. You're not like, it's not a, oh, are we dating? Are we this? Or like, you're not like always putting it in a category, but like, you are providing affection and like, in a way, like affirming these people's existences, these people's, they might not feel good about being alive or something like that, and you're here being like, no, like you 100% deserve to be here. I like that you're here. I'm glad that we know each other in this life. And sometimes that's what people need, really. They need to know that they affect this world in a way that's tangible to them. And we don't slut shame here, so like, I think sexuality is very important. As a demisexual person, I don't have it a lot, but I know that it's very important to people. We have Knight of Cups in reverse. So that's the messenger of love. And like, it's mirroring this in a way for me because you're giving this person affection, but you're not like, it's not like a committed thing. It's not, like, you're not going to get married to them, and that's okay. 100%, absolutely fine, because they need they need the validation from you, basically. They need the attention, they need the affection, they need to hear that other people are affected by their existence, and you're giving this person what they need emotionally. And sometimes emotionally what you need is like sexual stuff. There's no shame in that. It's also water. It kind of looks like water, but there's plants growing, so I don't know. Because then they both have water, and then it'd be like a mermaid situation. Take it that way if it resonates, honestly. But basically, you're reaching out to people, like you're the messenger of there are things about you to like there are people out here who could benefit from you being alive. And like, don't ever think that like sexuality or like physical intimacy is not important. It is one of the biggest love languages. And like, having affection is so big for people. I have friends who are like, I just really need a cuddle right now. Like, I would love physical intimacy, just hanging out, like just chilling. Like, you don't even have to have sex with them. Like, you just like intimately close with people, and that really gives them what they need. Like, you're really improving this person's life. These people. I say this person just because I think of relationships as like one-on-one. I'm a polyamorous individual, but I mean like each relationship that you have with another human being, both of you are different people than you with someone else. So you're affecting people like that is what I mean when I say this person. Alright, we also have the King of Cups in reverse. I would say this is like, it's giving people the space to figure things out emotionally. And some people need to be affirmed while they're still not knowing. So like, people like to think that if you're not in a relationship, there's something wrong with you. Like, there's like, if you want sex but you don't want a relationship, there's something fucked up in your life, right? And that's not necessarily true. That's like, in the most cases, I would say that's not true at all. Sex is important. And the King of Cups is a master of his element. And he's upside down. And he's saying, I don't know what I want. But you are here showing them that you're desirable. There's nothing wrong with you. You are perfectly fine the way you are. And that's okay. Because you'll figure it out. And you're here with these people while they're figuring it out. And that's an important service. Like, I'm actually probably gonna cry because, like, people underestimate physical intimacy because they think of it as like, oh, you're such a whore, you just want to feel good, you want to be horny all the time. And that's not what sex is really about. Sex is like a way to connect with people, and that could save someone's life. Honestly, it's not like, people see it as vacuous because they don't know, and they're fucking ignorant, they're stupid. But feeling desired, feeling wanted is a human need, and you're providing that to people, and I don't see what's wrong with that. And you're giving them the space to figure themselves out without you being like an anchor that like you need their attention. They're like, relationships are mentally straining because you have to consider them. But like, you're just here hanging out, like, I'll help you out sometimes. And we can figure this out. Like, I believe in you. You can figure it out. But like, you're not needing to hold them. You're not needing to possess them. And that really helps them getting this attention, affection, affirmation, validation without the need of them reciprocating some sort of like commitment to it all. Red is also a very passionate color. Just thinking of that. The synchronicities in our lives. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Didn't I say mermaid energy? I swear I said that. And the Eight of Cups is about leaving situations that don't serve you, you know. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups on the bottom. Really helping people. Eight of Cups is normally about leaving situations that don't serve you and, you know, leaving a situation, being alone. But, like, it's reversed here. So, you're making them feel wanted, included, accepted, all the things I've said before. Emotionally, like, this is like, I would say you're kind of like a siren, but, like, not in, like, a negative way. Like, people say siren, like, you're gonna lead them to their deaths, or whatever. But, like, mermaid, very, like, you could be a woman or a man, just, like, mermaids are men, too. Kings are women, things like that. You could have no gender. You are giving these people emotional validation through the act of being physically intimate with them. It doesn't have to be all the way sexual all the time, but, like, your closeness and intimacy is giving these people something. It's a gift. And they need it. A lot of people, excuse me, they're shitting on OnlyFans, right? Because people are making money doing sexual stuff, but people always devalue the emotional, like, human need that people, like, need from sexual things. Even as a mostly asexual myself, I still feel the need to engage in, like, sexual things from time to time. And it's not because I'm horny, it's not because I can't control myself, because you know, sex is such a, like, basic need, primal, is so gross. No, nothing like that. It's just, like, a human need to connect with somebody intimately on a level that most people don't get to. And that is very important. And you are doing God's work. If that's what you subscribe to. You are really helping. By being physically intimate with people. Close to people. Like, accepting them and, like, yeah, that's wonderful. I wish you were my friend. I love being physically close to people. I love hugs and kisses and just, like, you see someone, you hug them, and you're like, yes, this is my friend. Physically, I've touched this person, they care about me, they want to be close to me. Like, it's very important. And we got Purify, Sage. I was saying that sex, like, refreshes you and, like, gives you a new start, and I really think we need to purify the way people think about in physical intimacy and sex, and it's not gross, and not everyone you hold hands with and or hug is somebody you want to, like, bone, right? Genuine, pure connection. And we have Ritual with Elder. And I think that that's kind of talking about, like, the act of being physically intimate. Because the things you do are rituals. It's like when you know, like, when you do something, like even brushing your teeth in the morning, that's a ritual. It's something you do often. So ritual could be sex, like, could be like I was saying, like, hugging people when you come in the door, or, like, touching them, or saying, hey baby, or, like, kissing them on the cheek. Anything like that is a ritual. And you guys are beautiful, beautiful mermaids. That's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and may the hunters never find you.